Hey guys, it's Mike from LUMINLIGHTS, and today we've got two new products to show you in our new Decor series. We have our LUMINLIGHTS 8-inch Decor disc. This features a 4-watt central LED, 4 chips on board, so it's red, green, blue, and white chips. Each chip is 1 watt. The total bulb, if we'll call this a bulb, is 4 watts combined. It features a mirrored background underneath the plexi to reflect the light. It's got 3 non-slip strips, rubberized strips to keep your vases and things from shifting or sliding off. It is radio controlled via the remote control, which means it doesn't have to be aimed at the units like a lot of other units that are on the market right now. You can actually have 100 of these in a humongous ballroom. Take your little wireless remote and just turn it on and change whatever color you want from anywhere in the room. It features a 5-volt DC power supply that comes with the unit, and you would just plug that in right here. The unit features a rechargeable battery inside and can last up to 8 hours on a single charge at full brightness. But to extend that even further, the unit can accept 3 AA batteries, standard disposable batteries, and they'll act in tandem with the rechargeable battery. So if you get to a point where the rechargeable battery did run out, it would start drawing current from your standard batteries, and you can throw these out and replace them as needed. But with an 8-hour time on the rechargeable battery, you should never really need to use these, but it's good to have it as a backup. Now let's talk a little bit about the remote, and we'll turn this on so you can see a demonstration. Here, there's your on-off switch. Now the unit is engaged, and you can see it's in color changing mode. Now a remote has an antenna if you want to get increased range. We haven't had to use it yet, but there's your retractable extendable antenna, and you can change, for example, turn all the lights off. You can turn them on to whatever you were currently on. You can flash, which basically does the same thing we're doing right now. It just changes from color to color. You can set a steady color. We have here, for example, your white, red, green, blue, aqua, amber, pink, purple, and sky blue. Or I should say, this is the aqua, and this is sky blue. You can also do fade, where it'll fade on and off from color to color. And you can also do smooth. It's labeled smooth, and that basically, it's not really smooth. It's more of just a jump from color to color. And again, this can be done from anywhere in the room. You don't need to aim this at the light. You can be in another ballroom. As long as radio frequency can get through, you will be able to control your lights. Let's turn that off. And we'll give you a demonstration in just a minute. We'll turn out the lights and set these up on some vases. Now the second unit that we have here is our LUMINLIGHT underwater disc. This is good for placing inside of vases. This can be used inside of various things where you want to submerge something, or if you just need a radio controlled light in a small space. It features 10 LEDs. This one is an IR remote, so you do need to have line of sight. You can actually bounce off walls to get the signal, but you pretty much need line of sight to control these. It is a waterproof housing, and the batteries on this are not rechargeable. These are standard batteries. You would just unscrew your base here, pop this off, and there's your AAAs. There is a rubber gasket so that when you close this up and you screw it shut, it is going to make a watertight seal. There we go. Alrighty, and then no on or off switch on this. Simply just use your IR remote, and again you have preset colors, your basic red, green, and blue, and then various other shades and colors that are pre-built into the remote, which I'm going through for you right here. You've also got a flash program where it just changes from color to color. You have a strobe mode on the remote, which doesn't do anything. You have a fade mode where the lights will fade gradually from color to color. And then a smooth button, which again is more of a color jump. You can also dim this. Let's put this on a solid color. And by pressing the dimmer down or the dimmer up, you can increase or decrease the brightness of this fixture depending on your needs. Now I'll show you these units in action. First off, the submersible unit. Again, this is in the dark now. We've turned off all the lights in the room, but let's give you a better example and bring in our little test subject here. Let the air out. Now you can float these like so to illuminate a subject. In this case, we're illuminating our little fish. You can also use these for a standard vase by simply placing it underneath whatever structure it is that you want to illuminate. In this case, again, we'll use our fish bowl here. Now, moving on to the other unit. Now, as we said, we have non-skid surface pads to prevent your vases from sliding around. And this base can accommodate up to 50 pounds. So this is good even for some of the larger vases that might be filled with glass beads, as we have here, or very tall vases that weigh, some of these can weigh up to 30 to 40 pounds, just the vase themselves without anything else inside. So you're good up to 50 pounds on this. And again, this is a mirrored bottom, so you are going to get some reflection from whatever you're bouncing off the light inside itself. And now we'll show you something a little clearer and a little taller. A little bit of a taller vase. And again, the nice thing about this being radio controlled is that from anywhere in the room you can control your lights. So you can drop about 100 of these in a large ballroom, or 50 of these, however many tables you have set up, and be anywhere in the room, and at any time you want, change the colors or set them to one of the predetermined patterns or color fades that you may want for your event. Turn them off before the guests come in, turn them on right before they come in, or the house lights are up, the lights are off on the tables, the house lights dim, and all at once everything comes on. So once again, 2 new products from LUMINLIGHTS. These are great for florists and decor companies, production companies. For more information and pricing, please contact us at the website and phone number listed in this video.